Whoa, whoa, whoa! Why would you say that? That's
It
so
has been
mean.
an hour and a half now.
You've been so mean to me, Jay. Like, what the heck?
What the fuck you mean I've been mean to you?
You just said frick me. Like, it's been an all-day thing. You're just stop.
Oh my gosh, I'm being. We're gonna get. Yep, first 5 minutes. First 5 minutes. Why are you guys yelling at each other?
So to recap, I called Jim cringe. He goes in all caps, "Don't call me cringe." So I say, "Then don't be cringe." And he's like, "I'm not being cringe. I played the other day." To which I say, "Play more." To which he says, "But I want to play Hearts of Iron. Maybe you're the cringe one. We didn't get to play Hearts of Iron yesterday." To which I respond, "You already know I'm cringe. It's not relevant as it's known fact." And he was like, "Then you can't be calling other people cringe." To which I respond, "If anything, it gives me more right. Tism diagnosis tism, cringe diagnosis cringe." He goes, "That's not how that works." And you know it. And then a woman speaks, so we don't care. And then,
Woman speaks.
It's going so well, guys. It's going so
to which he
well.
responds, "Nuh-uh." And then I respond, "I have the money in this fight to find where you live." To which he responds, "Buy me."
Oh. Oh.
And then I said meow.
What?
Then I said meow.
No! That's not.
And now the woman is typing.
Oh, yep, that's little. We are in so much trouble.
What? For saying meow? Come on. Come
Oh.
on.
She's still typing.
Yeah.
Still
This isn't even
typing.
She said I have to practice to whip both of you? Excuse?
To which I respond, "Joke's on you, I'm into that."
That's racist. No.
Oh my
Racist?
gosh, dude.
Do I need to go in Southern? Shit, let me get my chancla.
No, 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 that's a no, please.
Crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a rubber room with rats, and rats make me crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once.
We are going to die.
Hey!
We are
that's not
going
until-
to die.
Like, Jay, stop being so negative. You're always so negative.
Why are you bullying me?
It's always mean to me, Jay. It
I
makes
know
no
it!
sense.
No!
You need to stop. You know, I cried myself to sleep last time because you were so mean to me.
Tessa, the internet is not going to realize you are joking.
No, wait, they're
Cancel
not.
J. Cancel J.
joke.
Cancel
reason.
J.
For yes,
Do
for
not-
legal reasons, this is a joke.
For legal reasons, Jay is actually.
You cut out.
He might ride to the Ren Fair. I gotta be on his side.
Sam!
I am his ride to Ren Fair.
It's okay, I can be your ride now.
You're gonna drive all the way out here to take me to Ren Fair.
Damn right.
We still need to find a way to either bribe or gaslight Salem into going. I don't think it's possible, but I'll be damned if I go down without a fight.
Salem
Buddy.
isn't going.
Buddy, there's no chance. You know that when she's made up her mind on something, she's made up her mind on something.
If she's
We
worried
don't
about
stand a
making the
chance.
hours, I will pay her what she would make. Easy.
Do you even have that kind of money? She gets paid more than both of us.
Well, it's a 10-hour shift. She doesn't make that much more. I make 40 cents less and work like 20 hours more.
Buddy.
Oh,
Wait, how much? No, you're not supposed
I
to
make
ask a
50,
guy his
50.
salary. Never mind.
I make 14 an hour.
And then starting in July for about a month, I will be making $19 an hour.
Okay,
Ooh,
so you all actually get paid.
Like I make it. Not a lot of banks. but
No,
enough
I can't
that
complain.
I could casually
No,
pay
Jay.
I
Grandma
actually can't complain.
$150 just for her to go.
You're always complaining,
I'm not
and now you're
allowed
not
to complain about this one.
You always complain. You have to complain.
I don't want to complain on the internet. I have a good
You know
job.
what? I still need to buy my ticket for real, bro.
Oh, for Red Fair?
Yeah.
Same.
I mean,
Wow.
it's not how cheap they are. They're only $10.
Dude.
Zeph, you won't buy a ticket to come see me? That's so mean.
Oh my gosh.
Please don't fuck the cats.
What? Zeph!
That's not what I was implying.
Zeph!
A meme with text on fire saying "fucking kitty," and it's a hand holding a really tiny kitty. Get outside!
Jim, what the frick? Oh, oh no. Yep, we're getting doxxed. we're gonna get.
Wait, what's the point? Who's getting doxxed?
We're gonna get doxxed.
Why?
We're gonna
Who's
get
doxxing
exposed to the internet.
I'm gonna
Why?
apply for like a federal job, and they're just gonna pull up our D&D stream.
Yep,
5 minutes.
exactly.
What about a 5-minute quickie? That's a long one. A quicky's like 30 seconds. What are you talking about?
Were you not here when Salem said that? Again, this was back when I was going through a portal multiple times, trying to see what's going on in the sub realm. And I'm like, and she's like, you've been in there for a short, long moment. I'm like, short or long? Make up your mind. So then she says it was like a 5-minute quickie. And there is a solid like second or two of just silence, and then just, hey yo.
You all need help.
Hey, you're one to talk.
What do you
The
mean
only
I'm one to
therapy-
talk? I'm the most sane person here.
That's
the only
wrong.
therapy I'll get is by Voila. Banger song.
Oh,
Avo,
my
saying
lord. Ava, what?
Why
He
would I
is-
want to go to the rapist?
Oh, wait. What?
Wait, Zeph, what did you say?
Why would I want to go? Think about it. How is therapist spelled? It can't be a coincidence. For real, bro.
Okay. I'm not even gonna...
I think this
There
is the
is
most
an-
I've talked in a session, guys.
I think...
This is look at the D&D session sub chat in the VC and tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
We're talking.
I-
I don't care. Metapod.
Metapod! Metapod!
When
Yeah,
all
my-
else fails, resort to Pokemon. Base.
No, I opened up the Pokemon channel in Jim's server, and it's just Metapods. And I'm like, wait a minute, that sounds mysteriously like Metapods. Oh,
Oh my...
Metapod? More like menopause.
This is what happens when you leave 3 mentally deranged people in the same
It's only gonna
VC.
get worse when Salem gets here. It's gonna
See?
get
If
only
Salem
worse.
ever gets here.
and Salem gets here, and I'll, no.
Otherwise, this is just gonna become a
Okay.
podcast.
That's it. Go back to making your character.
I actually don't know what I'm doing. Why is that? Oh, I don't know what. Why are you headless?
What?
How's my man whore doing? How's he coming
Oh,
along?
It's been postponed until I finished my final for school, and then we're good. Cause I finished everything for my board game unit, but all I have left is to do the liner of my final and actually add detail and stuff, and then I can continue working on the man whore. But otherwise, the concept for him is done, and I just need to draw him officially.
I have been so
So,
much pain right now.
Changeling Road. What do you want your backstory to be?
I want him to be a man. No.
A what?
Oh, wait.
A man whore. No, that's not what I want. I don't know.
This is just a
As
session
RuPaul-
0 now.
You know what?
As
Since
RuPaul
this is a session 0 now, why don't you start explaining the world?
I will do that once you're done
When a
freaking...
mommy and a dad really like each other.
Oh my
sometimes-
gosh.
I am done ranting about what Metapod sounds like and poor choosings of the spelling therapist. Go on.
Yippee.
Okay, that's a... What are you doing for backstory?
I don't know. What is the one shot?
It's not a one-shot!
This is a prologue session to Jay's upcoming campaign.
Yes.
Oh, what backstory for your campaign? So I have a general idea of like what's going on.
Okay. Cracks knuckles aggressively. I posted all this lore earlier! Okay.
I think
So...
I read messages? That's crazy. Unless I'm pinged, I don't care.
Base.
Good to know I put in all of this effort for people to ignore me.
I haven't been ignoring you. If anything, I have been.
No, you're fine. You're
respectful.
fine. You actually engage. Everyone else proceeded to ignore me, though. Anyway.
Listen.
Anyway.
It's not that I was so happy at the time that I just had to give in to the eeps. The eeps were calling.
Okay, I can't really blame you for that, but... Oh my...
But you're gonna blame. You're gonna blame me. Jay, typical Jay, always blaming.
I will walk out of this VC right now, I swear on all things holy.
Guys, when Salem gets here, we should all call her Salad.
No, because then.
No, then she will leave and we will suffer.
The be right back.
That's lame.
Zeph, I'm not a jerk.
Zeph, just
Okay, I
left.
am a jerk, but not that much of a jerk.
Zeph, where did you go?
I went to the DC that Jim is in and just shouted at your mom and left.
Oh.
Chaos Gremlin. So what we have here is true chaotic, lawful stupid, and
Uh-huh. Ooh,
I
get it,
can't
girl.
say what I'm thinking because it would be insulting. Never mind.
No. Message me right now what you're thinking.
I don't want to.
Jay, just do it.
Are you gonna gaslight me on stream again?
No, I would never. No, I won't this time.
Zeph is true chaotic. I'm lawful stupid. You're chaotic stupid.
Yay! I love being chaotic stupid.
That is not
That's
how I
just
expected that to go, but okay.
That's just me in person. I hope you realize that.
I know. I know.
Is
Chaotic
Omen,
stupid.
is Omen the only character you actually have information on, or is
Yes.
Salem given anything?
Salem has given me nothing.
I know she's going to be playing the Deal Maker.
I have character art. That is it.
There's a deal maker.
It's
Oh.
homebrew that
Homebrew.
Salem
Let's
has
make-
called.
Let's
Salem
make a
has
deal.
called dibs on playing it first. So
Isn't that the one that's based off of Alistair? I
Yeah.
did see that image. I did see the image. See, I'm not completely stupid.
but Salem has called dibs on first usage.
Yep.
well, yeah, I don't want that. I'm just there for the ride, man.
Okay, so lore of this world. Basically, it is a realm of. What?
You going?
I beg
you
your
going?
pardon.
I said,
Oh, for the.
I said, like, a heartbeat,
Okay.
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 I'm going on mute while you explain.
We'll get somewhere eventually. Okay. So.
It's like, hey, watch what I'm doing. Jingle, jingle. But I'm saying something you're interested in. Jingle, jingle. Oh god.
Guys, we're so
Have
far
you
gone. We're so far gone.
Have you seen that?
No!
I have.
Oh my
I know
God.
what you're talking about.
I'm a bump on a log!
Jingle, jingle.
Okay.
Oh my god, because you said Warriors of Endless Sky for the D&D prologue name. It says that you're playing the game Endless Sky from 2015. That's so funny.
What? From 2015? Oh.
I mean,
Oh no, oh no.
Here, I'm gonna send you the video. Markiplier.
so,
I... Okay, am I allowed to explain the setting now?
It just reminded me of Markiplier saying jingle, jingle.
Aneurysm. Aneurysmo. Your aneurysmerism.
Always stuttering.
Aneurysmerism.
Always stuttering.
What just happened? What the ever-living fudge just happened? Okay. Okay. We're all gonna take a chill pill for a minute. You got it? Y'all sit down, take a drink of water, and let me freaking explain the universe, please. Freaking, y'all sit down. Anyway. So, welcome to, I believe I called it Warriors of Endless Sky. Yes, yep. We're 17 minutes in of pure brain rot. So, what is this world? This world is a realm of endless sky islands, supported by, or kept in balance by a series of massive or large elemental gemstones. Uh-oh, I'm being quoted. Oh. Anyway, there are a series of elemental gemstones scattered across this world that keep it in balance, or that are necessary for it to function. There are 8 total. There are factions based in each of these areas, as well as any number of lands in between and other smaller factions. So that's something. For each main element slash deity slash crystal thing slash biome, whatever, there is a faction, again, also numerous smaller factions, which amount to the Flame Empire, a bunch of monks for air, this strange warrior builder society for earth, shamanistic peoples for water, a necromancer pact known as the Dread for death, the unseen guilds for shadow slash darkness. Light and life are unknown at the moment because I didn't get that far in world building before we did this. So, in the center of this realm, or what is thought to be the center, there is a massive city based in, well, that kind of is a neutral ground for the main 8 factions, as well as just kind of a meeting place for people from all walks of life. Again, I say there are more than just 8 factions, but the 8 I mentioned are the largest ones. Sorry. I get it. I'm restating information. Cool. Does that help at all?
Yeah.
I can explain more if you have a specific area of interest.
You didn't say jingle jingle, so I zoned out.
Oh, for the...
No, I'm joking. I understand for the most part, yeah.
Cool. We'll get to backstory
What is-
stuff. Wait, what is what? Sorry.
What is the smallest faction?
I think technically the Dread, because they
I
are...
want to be one.
Oh, jeez. A rogue from a necromancer pact. Cool.
Yippee!
Okay, this got... You don't have to be from a faction, by the way. It's...
No, I want to.
Okay, cool. I'm just making sure you know.
I refuse your
I
faction
want-
system. I do what I want.
Okay.
Dramatic hair flip.
Okay. Salem, do you have a
Go
backstory for
bite
your
ankles,
character?
Salem.
Do I have what?
Do you have a backstory?
Kind of. I'm running on. Oh, I'm still. TBH, I'm in a target right now.
Okay.
So
Good.
I mean-
Good.
Salem,
You're objectively the worst one.
Okay. We're
I need pants. I have some jeans.
we're gonna roll with it. We're gonna roll with it. We are going to roll with it. We are going to roll with it.
Salem.
I don't have a quest
What's up?
portal for this yet. Also deal with it.
Because I saw a half-naked man.
Oh, what?
What
You
the
missed me scream.
fudge?
Because I thought you were
Anyways,
Paul
let's-
Drag.
Ignore that.
Let's get going.
We're just gonna
I
go back to
look
the Mystic
away.
Twilight background. Anyway.
And
Oh, for the love of... Focus, please, ladies and gentlemen, please. Please.
I'm in a target. How am I supposed to help you right now, Ness?
Okay. So, since we only have 3 people, welcome to the prologue. Ladies and gentlemen, we begin not in a main faction territory, not in the Shining City, nor anywhere close to a place you would consider normal by the standards of this world. And believe me, the standard for normal is pretty low.
It's no.
So, we begin in the farthest explored reaches, where the influence of the 8 major factions is limited, and nobody else really cares. A den of outlaws, thieves, and corrupt nonsense. We'll put it that way. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Outlands. A seemingly endless stretch of gray sky, dark clouds, and a whole load of nasty people to boot. So, you guys find yourself in one of these outland cities, which is built mostly on one island, but there's branching islands here or there. Bridges between places. The entire city itself seems to be one continuous thing, but hey, it's a realm of sky islands. It's gonna be weird. So, we are going to start with Omen. Omen,
What up?
what are you doing right now, like in this den of scum, villainy, and whatever depraved notion you can probably think up?
Well,
Well,
just
what are
making
you
sure
doing
since
way
this-
out here?
Since this is a technical prologue, I'm just making sure.
Yes.
Is this still after the event of his backstory?
Yes, this would be.
So I feel like a few months, have passed since then. Bro is still on the run. People aren't very happy. But so he's gone to these outlands because no one goes to the outlands. No one cares. It's filled with scum, and people would rather stay away, especially when they're from the neat, pristine central city. Um, he'd be sitting in a tavern, just drinking.
Okay. All right. You found yourself in a tavern, just working your way through drinks. Tavern is a loose term here. It's not a pleasant place by any means. It's not the fancy, light-filled, joy-filled halls of the Shining City. Not by a long shot. People here hide their faces. Sharp looks are passed around here or there. There's gambling, there's deals being made under tables, and the collective rule of the Outlands, kind of, as you've learned, is like, I look the other way, you look the other way, we're all fine. Like, even the so-called guards of the city aren't, like, moral paragons. They're really just there to... It's to save face, really.
Speaking of hiding faces, though, at the current moment, Omen is wearing basically bandages around his eyes because he has these very snake-like eyes, which are a very dead giveaway. It's that they aren't exactly common for a seemingly human to have snake eyes. So he uses them as basically to cover his tracks, essentially. Make him less recognizable.
Alright. Does Omen currently have, like, any... Okay, no, you're sitting there drinking. Does Omen have, like, any objective outside of, like, just getting away from the issue, the elephant in the room?
He wants to find the person, but he also doesn't really have any lead. And he can't quite just go walk in and get them because people are after him. So he is kind of trying to, like, listen, but he doubt he's gonna get anything related. Because this is just so far out.
You can make me a perception check if you'd like.
What is your perception bonus? New character moments. Do you have proficiency? You do. You have a total of a +4. That is a 14.
14. Cool. You pick up some snippets of conversation here or there. People aren't necessarily discreet all the time here. Everybody knows shady business is going down. And some people are more rowdy than others. Like, you know, like, you can pick up some stuff on betting about pit fights or talk of, trade of contraband or illegal merchandise, but generally speaking, probably not the place you would find any information about stuff going on in the city. This is...
Okay.
The taverns in the Outlands are kind of the rough mumbo-jumbo. If, like, they're rough around the edges, they're kind of harsh. You do know that there is another kind of establishment, similar, that is generally a lot friendlier, but those also come with their own quirks.
After having a few drinks, Omen would reach into his pouch, pop the money onto the table before grabbing his sword, hooking it to his belt, and slowly leaving.
All right. Okay. Well, I need to make a D4 roll. Hold on. Where's my D4? There it is. Nessa, would you like to introduce your character? Or, well, Nessa, would you like to introduce us to your character and what they are doing in the Outlands?
My name's Steve.
Seriously?
Yeah, his name's Steve.
Based.
I'm not gonna question it.
I actually don't have a name. He just existed at like beginning of the stream.
It's okay. We can workshop it. We can workshop it.
His name is Alejandro. No, God.
All else fails. Fantasy name generator.
True.
That's what I'm searching right now. Are you in my walls again?
Never left.
To be fair, changeling names are generally fairly simple.
Steve is pretty simple.
But not. I mean things like, rock, leaf, stick. That's just off the top of my head. Sorry.
I don't know. Fantasy name generator gave me the name Moose without an E.
Moose.
You could be named Sears.
Here we go.
Okay, we'll get back.
Samuel.
Okay.
His name is Samuel.
I will just call them Sam.
Why, you don't like Samuel?
That's a mouthful.
That rhymes.
Okay. Okay. So, dear old Sam, what are you doing in the Outlands right now? Or would you...
Oh, Uncle Sam is just...
Oh, no.
Samuel do be wandering, though.
Just wandering the streets?
Yep, he likes to wander the streets a lot.
In one of the most Okay. Okay. That's nice. Do you have any objective currently? Are you, looking for something? Are you,
To find a cool-looking rock.
Oh. Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna roll and see if the dice are in your favor.
I want that cool rock trick.
Nat 20.
Yes!
Find a... You look down around, something catches your eye. Digging through the dirt a little bit, you find a small piece of onyx.
Oh,
that
that's
somebody
so cool.
left behind.
I love
Said I know you were gonna make a Pokemon joke.
Oh, God.
Okay. I'm okay. We're
Are you
okay.
I am chaotic stupid. This is what you get.
Somebody send help. The DM is losing his mind. Anyway.
Nothing.
So, I'm gonna roll another thing. Actually,
Well, that's it.
Sam, roll me a perception check.
Zeph, what's my perception?
Do you want expertise in it?
you're a rogue, I recommend expertise in stealth as well.
Yeah, what he said.
You have 2 expertises. Do you want it in perception and stealth?
Yes.
Cool.
Okay.
Let's we'll make you a formal sheet, but I'd say like a +6, giving you a +2 in wisdom and then double proficiency.
Okay.
10.
You
More food.
are working your way around and you bump straight into Omen.
This is my rock. Get away from my rock.
I couldn't care less about your role. How tall would you say Sam is?
Sam is a good old. He's a short king. He's 5'8".
Bro just called 5'8" a short king. I don't know how to feel about that.
Yeah.
5'8"
Well,
is not short at all.
average heights. Considered average heights of guys is what I... Wait, no,
Meanwhile,
5'8".
5'8" is average.
5'8" it says... I'm thinking something else.
5'8"
Oh my God,
is as run of the mill as you
Mika is a
get.
short king because he's 5'2".
Oh, he's the same height as me.
I mean, he's technically 5'4", but that's only counted years. From the top of his head, he is 5'2".
Current is 5'6", technically.
Anyways,
Okay, listen here.
He's still
The
short.
average at my school is like 6 foot.
Okay, moving
So
to be
on.
that's-
fair, you are a changeling. You can objectively change your height and appearance at any given moment.
That's true.
Okay.
Anyway. Omen, with his still bandaged eyes, will just kind of look down at them, just like, rock. You're worried about a rock.
Yeah,
Here.
it's a pretty cool rock, man.
Children these days.
I'm not a child.
And start acting like it.
Sam is gonna run away crying. His
Okay. Wow. I'm not even gonna bother reminding you that this is one of the most dangerous places to... Okay. Okay. Sam, you're on the run. We're gonna hop over to... Salem, would you like to introduce your character, what they are doing at the moment, and what are they doing in the Outlands?
Well, Melia just exists in the Outlands. It's the most comfortable space to be when you're trying to, like, trick people into deals, right? So she's probably skulking around trying to find someone who looks mildly gullible or interesting. My little, like, 5'3" tiefling who I'm so excited about.
You have your options at the moment are Sam. He's a small boy. That quite feels fits the gullible category. And Omen,
Okay.
a tall boy,
Remind me
in
your
very
character's...
fancy clothing.
Salem, remind me your character's name again really quickly.
Nelia, Nelia.
Nelia. Okay. Nelia, it's not hard to pick out 2 persons of interest. Zev, can I get a physical description of Omen?
Omen is he is tall. Especially since he has bandages around his eyes, he looks like your everyday human. But without the bandages, he has these like amber snake eyes, as well as have you guys like seen in fantasy where they'll have like the snake/dragon scaling on skin?
Yeah.
He has that kind of texture around his eyes as well. When he speaks, you can tell that his canines are oddly shaped and elongated, very much like snake fangs.
So
And he has a very magical presence to him, considering the fact that he is just a humanoid familiar. But he is wearing, despite him being a fighter, he is wearing very rogue-like armor and clothing. With a long sword tucked to his hip.
So wait.
He has this deep blue, messy, short hair. Yeah.
So wait,
his
is
Omen.
Omen a spirit sworn or
Omen is a
The
spirit
shade.
form. He's a spirit form.
Okay, interesting.
He's a snake spirit form.
Oh,
He's
cool.
specific.
Off-brand Yanti. Anyway.
Yes.
So, Nelia, there's that. Or,
Okay.
Nessa, what does Sam look like at the moment?
That's a great question.
I love the fact that at the moment it's completely valid considering.
Never mind.
Thank you, Blake.
There's...
No, hold on. I found an outfit on Pinterest.
I need, like, physical traits. Outfit isn't as important at the moment.
It is important because that's the
Do they look human, elf? Like, what are they...
they look like a person. On another episode of Making the DM Loop.
Call. We are 41 minutes in.
Dang.
I don't know how to feel about this.
Wah, 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 wah.
Anyway, never mind. And you see whatever Sam is.
Sam's just a dude. A very stylish dude.
Running down the street away from person number 1. So there you go, Nelia. There's the oddball and the person running away crying from the oddball.
With a really cool rock.
Oh. Gosh. You're good. I'm
Trying to decide who's like more interesting. We're gonna go to Omen, I think.
Zeph, you just...
So, sorry, I'm like trying to check this now.
You're good.
Well, that I can hear the target noises in the background.
Leave me alone. I needed clothes. Target has
It's
good
funny.
Got the self-checkout stuff.
Y'all, you are hurting me right now.
Hey, I said I had to run errands.
I'm
Y'all
not blaming you. I'm not blaming you.
Okay. I'm gonna be outside. So. Mom. I think you have a security tag. My bag? Yes. Okay.
The days I wish I had a 3D model in the bottom.
Yeah.
So that I could just interact with the stream without anybody knowing.
What was I saying?
It's on you. I'm always watching the stream. I'll always know.
Yeah, that's fine. Sorry. Nellie's gonna walk over to Omen, and she's just gonna kind of sign a small greeting to him. Just curiosity piece.
What is she doing?
She's gonna sign a small greeting to him.
This is where the real question is I gotta remember how blind sight works because I have 10 feet blind sight.
Well, she's like less than 5 feet from you.
I'm also wearing blindfolds. I got bandages around my eyes.
I think you'd be aware of someone less than 5 feet away.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean I can see your individual hand movements. Don't you wham me? I will just let the DM rule on that.
It depends on how you're flavoring your blind sight, because
Pretty much.
I know if it's like a motion sense, like what Dark's was from MT, where he can sense movement in the air, then yes.
That's what I am kind of flavoring it as.
Yeah, okay, if you can like sense movement in the air and whatnot, then absolutely, yeah, you can see it.
You can guesstimate I'm right in front of you. and that I'm signing to you. What I'm saying? Anybody's guess.
What are you saying? Because I feel like I can
He can
improv
decipher.
enough.
He can decipher enough.
It's like a general greeting, and she's trying to figure out who you are. So who are you?
No. Normally, people in these towns tend to leave each other alone. Yet today, I've met two.
There's gonna be like this moment of hesitation before there's like just a signed "I'm sorry."
No, it's fine. But first, don't you think you could introduce yourself before you start asking others' names?
I always could. People start to lose interest though after they find out I don't talk.
And I don't see what's your point.
That's sad.
He says, despite the fact that he does have perfectly fine vision.
She's going, that's sad.
Well, if that's how you want to be, he would slowly start walking past her.
Are you that hung up over not knowing my name?
Well, I'd say it's basic common decency. So if you walk up to someone on the street, isn't it just nice to introduce yourself first?
She's gonna kind of sign back. Most people here don't really go for the whole common decency thing.
Alright, so you must be from around here.
I live here, yes.
Well, if you are so curious, my name is Omen.
Like a good or a bad omen?
Well, I guess it's for you to find out, should you care.
It's gonna kind of make a comment of, like, just, you're a very interesting person.
Just ending there.
No, you know what, she'll give you her name. She'll, like, do a small introduction of herself.
Question. Could I make this is more towards because above the table, you're a warlock, correct?
Yeah.
Could I make an Arcana check to see if I could tell, like along the lines? After all, warlocks were a part of my life.
I'd say so. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, that is fairly good. Oh no, what's my mod? New character moments. That is a 19.
Yeah.
I can't picture it's too hard to figure out.
It's not.
And what is your name again? You should type it out because I will forget. I'm timing you.
I'm not Nettie,
There we go.
she's gonna finger spell for you. Like,
Elia. So, what's a warlock like you doing out here in a town like this?
if she gets there's a pause and she's like, you have a good eye, despite being blind.
I'm not truly blind, I just have other reasons. You know, we are going to add this. He does have the very much stereotypical, like, sound, like the extension that snakes have to their S in any fantasy. It's not as graphic as you like as other versions, but it is noticeable.
Can she like visibly see the fangs?
Anytime he talks, yeah.
She's just gonna make the general comment. You're not really human, are you?
He would be correct.
Most people around these parts aren't human.
I mean, that's fair, but like, she's gonna get. There's something more to him than he wants to let on. So,
It's clear he's not a
wanna
Yanti,
play
but he's
So, are we gonna play show and tell?
And what did you have in mind exactly?
You just piqued my interest. I'd like to know what you are.
Well, I guess the formal name for my kind is a spirit sworn.
Not to be confused with spirits.
Are you seeing like a familiar?
Yeah, like a familiar.
Oh, now you could be very useful.
I'm sorry, but I'm not really interested in working with anyone.
I just for the living here, I'd recommend finding a partner of sorts. Going alone is a very bad idea.
What are you, Legend of Zelda? Take this. So what? Are you telling me that you have a partner of some sort?
If there's a small pause as she kind of considers the question. Something like that? Not really.
Other than your patron.
Sort of. Well, my patron's not who I'm mentioning, but just something like that, yes.
This is this is kind of like an overall lore thing decided by Jay. Considering the fact that Omen had a previous Warlock Master, is there any sort of arcane residue that would be left?
As in residue is in an after effect of
Like an after
Owen's
effect,
master
yeah.
on him?
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit. It certainly wasn't a pleasant experience, but as a technicality, you are free from that bond, so you are able to bond again. How you feel about that emotionally, and if there's some leftover nonsense, is up to you.
Elio would be able to sense any of that.
Oh.
Being another Warlock.
We're gonna roll. Let's see what the dice say. The dice say no. The dice say no.
Now I gotta remember where we left off.
You two were just talking, I think, about... You said you weren't looking for a partner. She mentioned something about her patron.
And then I was like, do you have a partner other than your patron? That's right.
And she said something like that.
And what exactly does that mean?
I struck a deal with people.
A deal?
A deal.
I'm guessing these deals aren't as genuine as you might make them seem.
I haven't the slightest what you're talking about. I'm nothing but a genuine person.
Can I make an insight check?
Yeah.
I do not have proficiency.
Here,
That is a 15.
I'll make a roll.
Happen.
Okay. She's being genuine about that. She is a genuine person, just not the way people would expect. I say exactly what I mean.
Well, how about this? Buy me a drink and I'll hear you out.
I guess that's something I can do. Oh, also, who is the young person running away from you? The talk.
I'm not so sure myself.
I would have assumed you knew.
They bumped into me, ranted about some rock, and then fled.
You're not a very friendly person.
What'd you say?
She said you're not a very friendly person.
Did you expect to meet friendly people out here?
I was not expecting friendly people, but most people are open to deals.
I have a question for Jay that I am gonna DM.
Cool. So I assume you guys are looking for a place to buy a drink?
Ye-
You have two options. There are the taverns, which I have mentioned are rough cut and not pleasant, really. Or there are places... Their true name isn't used in the Outlands. Most people just call them dens. And these establishments are what many consider to be kind of these safe havens. And these fill an odd societal role in the fact that they act as both like a tavern, a party joint, like any number of other services, but they also act as places where people can go to either be safe from scenarios or seek help for other things, such as if they're having mental issues and whatnot. They serve this very odd role in society. You have choices.
Omen would probably prefer the latter. So, going to the more fancy place, or...
I mean, Nelly is not going to care.
Well, Omen is slowly gonna lead to one of the fancier places.
Okay. So, in the Outlands, generally speaking, they are a bit harder to... They're harder to find in the Outlands in comparison to other places. But it's not impossible. And taking some time, you would eventually find yourself one. It's... Omen, I would assume you've been to a few of these before.
I've been chilling around for a bit.
Yeah. These aren't... This one isn't nearly as lively as the ones back in the Shining City. Or anywhere else, really. It's quiet. There's some music going. Not a lot. And generally, there's not as many patrons. There's a bartender, obviously, probably the owner of the establishment. what appears to be a tall and slim demi-wendigo male. This with, oddly enough, what seems to be sorry, totally lost my train of thought. This time with ram horns, oddly enough, who's kind of running the bar. There's a few patrons scattered here and there. A mix of people, really. You know that the main levels are generally where people end up doing, like, talking and the more partying. Private affairs, as well as other things, usually take place in the second floor. Or in the privacy of the second floor.
Okay. Omen would lead them up to the second floor for the sake of the privacy.
Right. The second floor is, like, looking up, like, it is kind of, there's a stairway up to, like, a shaded kind of catwalk. The second floor, is mostly made up of, sectioned off rooms that use, curtains for doors.
Finding an open one, Omen would slide the curtain open and allow Nelia to walk in first.
Alright. Nelia? Hello? Oh, that's cool, dude. Oh, so like the slightly keeled scales. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Salem, if you're talking, we can't hear you.
You
Oh, there goes Nessa. Nessa's back.
What are you talking about?
Tell Salem.
That was Salem. I'm blind to two very similar profile pictures.
Yeah, your profile pictures are very similar.
Shoot me.
I didn't realize that until after I chose.
Nothing from Salem. Okay, we're gonna cut back to Sam. Sam, what's going on with you?
What's up?
Oop, being pinged.
This is Sam.
Oh,
Ooh.
okay, Sam.
There's nothing much with Sam. His rock was called sad things. Sam is sad, but nah, he's fine now.
How did you ever survive working for the Dread? Wait, hold on. Did you grow up in Dread territory, or do you actually work for them? There's a difference.
Grew up.
You just grew up in their territory? Okay. That makes more sense. Because if you worked for them, that raises a lot of questions.
Why?
Because their leader is a psycho.
Your point is?
How would Sam, with as sensitive as they seem to be, have survived working with a bunch of necromancers and...
Well, you see, when Sam is in work mode, he gets serious. Kind of like goes into zombie mode.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sam built it.
Sam, what are you doing at the moment, now that you've run away crying?
Sam is just standing there looking at this pretty cool rock he found. God dang. It's a good day. Screw that person, but that was a Good find. And he's like,
Oh. Oh my gosh.
what?
So they're just standing there out in the open with a piece of onyx.
Yep, ready to duel.
Like, making no attempt to hide that you have an object of value.
Oh, he's hiding it, obviously, because he's like my precious.
Okay. So you're just standing... Oh, I don't...
Don't judge Sam.
Okay. We're gonna make 2 rolls.
Why 2 rolls? Make 3.
Fine, I'll make 3.
Yay! Mm-mm.
Sam?
That's me.
Perception check.
Shite. Laugh.
Out of +6.
Okay. Roll.
This feels like I'm having a stroke.
The 20 plus 6. How do you know how that feels? 21. Do I find another rock?
What if you find a rock stolen?
No, that's... Nope.
What?
Sam, you barely turn around in time to catch someone stealing your coin purse.
I don't think so. I'm a choker bitch.
Make me a grapple check.
What?
With a strength saving throw, you would have a strength as a dump stat, so
You would have
Flat
to make
roll.
a strength check, essentially.
Laugh.
flat 20.
Oh, no.
Rogues never put anything in strength. That's just a fact.
That's just a fact. What'd you get? That's a...
A 4.
Oh yeah, you lunge at them. Whoever this is, they're wearing a cloak and a mask. Just sidesteps, you fall, trip onto your face, and there's this
Start crying again.
laugh before they just disappear. You have just
You know-
lost all of your money.
Nothing new.
How did you survive?
I just did, you know. As long as I got my rock, I'm okay.
Oh my...
I didn't have a lot of money to begin.
Okay.
And that just
cut
means I
back
get
to
to
the
sell
other
my
two
rock.
now.
I get to sell my rock now.
Salem, are you back?
Wow, I don't.
I am. Sorry, I was getting myself dinner.
No, you're good. You're good. Omen has opened the entrance to one of the rooms on the second level for you.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna sign jokingly at him. She's gonna sign kind of like jokingly at him. Oh, what a gentleman.
Just get in the room.
No fun. But she'll step inside.
Owen would follow them in, and after closing the curtain, shut up, Nessa. After closing the curtain, he would undo the bandages around his eye, kind of letting them fall and hang around his neck, revealing these like kind of yellowish green eyes with that slit, very similar to any snake you'll see. As well as that like scaling across its around his eyes.
Ooh. She's just gonna smile at him very calmly. Your eyes are pretty.
You would straight up ignore the comment.
Rude. Not even a thank you.
So, you said you make deals.
I do. That's some bullshit.
I see. I mean, I'm guessing by the fact that you came out of your way to talk to me, that you're interested in making one with me.
You were an interesting looking person, and now I found out you can be useful. Who am I to say no to such an interesting deal?
For it to be a deal, it means you have to be offering something as well. So, what is it?
Well, the last people I made a deal with felt through, should we say. I need a new partner in crime, and you seem like a great fit for it.
Question. I mean, I'm guessing she is signing all of this.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And as I said earlier, I don't do partnerships. He is very clearly hiding the reason why.
It's not a partnership, it's a deal. There's a difference.
Not enough for me to care.
You're troublesome. Well, how about this? You help me out on at least one job, and I don't tell everyone about the snake eyes. Because you, my friend, seem to be hiding yourself.
He would slowly put his hand on the hilt of his blade and hilt of his sword and be like, "Great. Wait, what? Is she visibly armed at all?"
No, she seems like a totally normal woman.
Omen knows not to underestimate warlocks, but still, he's like, am I supposed to take that as some sort of threat?
Not a threat, but I'm just curious if you're wanted for some kind of crime. Heaven forbid it's any of my business what, I don't really care. But if that crime is a great bounty, I can find somebody else to bring you in. And reap the rewards.
I'm afraid that if you knew the crime, you wouldn't want to be partnering with me.
You say that. But you know nothing about me and my partnerships.
That's true, but I know about mine.
I'm afraid I don't care enough about what your crime is to make a difference. I'm just more interested in how useful you can be.
Because really, Omen wants her to go away. So she's gonna basically try to like, not like an intimidation check with it, but like he'll reach into his bag. Are there newspapers or equivalent?
Yeah, newspapers, bounty sticks, any number of things. Really. There is also like, again, there's tech.
Mm-hmm.
So there's things like phones and whatnot. So
He definitely pull out his phone, pull up an article, reads along the lines of "familiar kills master," and just toss it down. And right on the cover picture is a picture of Omen fleeing.
Oh, you will be so useful to me.
Confused Omen noises.
And she's gonna offer a small, warm smile, like an almost like pure cinnamon roll-esque smile. What you've done in your past is none of my business. My business is survival, that's it.
He would take a deep sigh before pulling back his phone. He said something about helping you with some business. What would that entail?
Nothing much. But survival's the game out here, and for one, don't trust my chances alone, and I don't trust my old partners. And there's like an air quote for partners, and after she signs it. So,
And you're gonna suddenly start trusting me?
I don't trust anybody, that's why I make deals.
And if you're so worried about survival out here, why not move closer to the city? Unless you're wanted too, there should be nothing stopping you.
I don't like the city. The city doesn't like me.
Which is unfortunate, because that's where Session 1 takes place.
That's odd, considering how fact how many gullible fools there are there.
Gullible fools, yes. Gullible fools who are useful, not so much.
So, I help you. What do I get out of it?
What do you want? A clear name?
You would take a second to think and just... How good are you at getting information?
My whole shtick is deals, and you're asking me that question?
You would take a second before speaking and just like, well, in all honesty, I'm not the one who killed my master. But the issue is, I don't know who is. They were gone before I could do anything. So, I need information, and you need a temporary partner in crime.
Exactly. Deals always tend to go south here. And a deal gone south is a dangerous deal. So, in exchange for your help, so I don't die from old deals, I'll get your information. Shake on it.
You pause and like, and you do realize that to get this information, we can't just stick around here. They may be useful in parts like these, but when you're looking for info in the central city, we are way too far out.
Well, then we'll just have to move. No big deal.
I'm gonna do it anyways, but I am curious above the table. Is shaking the hand gonna be like an official deal for the class?
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, you would just shake the hand.
She smiles warmly as there's this sealing motion on your palm, and if you pull away and look at it, there's a small little rune inscribed on your hand now. It's a deal.
I see. So, you're just like your patron.
I haven't the slightest what you mean.
At
You would
that
just
moment,
smirk and be like, I'm sure you don't.
There is a knock on the door frame.
Oh.
And
Roman would quickly just put the bandages back around his eyes.
there. A moment later, what looks to be, a female amethyst dragonborn, steps into the room. Is like, can I get you both anything?
Nellie is gonna kind of sign. I think I owe someone a drink.
New business partners. We'll take something from the top shelf.
You have pricey tastes.
Understood.
To be fair, I used to be the familiar of a high-ranking noble. It kind of comes with the job.
Noble schmoble, not all they're cracked out to be.
In this, Dragonborn also is like, outside of drinks, is there anything else you two need? A place to stay for the night, perhaps something else?
That depends. Omen would look at Nelly and be like, when do you want to set out?
When do I want to set out? Oh, I don't care. I have a slum here, I have a slum there, I have a slum in half the cities out here. I am good to go whenever you are.
Let's have our drinks and be on our way.
Perfect. That's just what we'll do. Oh, are we picking up that rock friend of yours?
Why, her, him, whatever they were.
I feel like it's a bad idea to leave them alone. They seem like they don't know how to operate out here.
The Dragonborn is going to back out and return a few moments later with 2 glasses filled with a deep blue liquid, setting one in front of each of you before bowing. I hope that is acceptable.
Are they like shot glasses?
Think of it more like a scotch glass.
Yeah.
Side note, when they mention if they need anything else in these dens, that can literally mean just about anything. Like, people can literally act like, I'm gonna use a random example. Someone could ask simply for someone to, like, stay with them for the night for comfort or something, and there's probably someone there that would do it. Like, when these places say that, like,
Whoa!
it's not really a... I'm sorry if my world building displeases you. Do I need to start tagging...
Right, Nessa.
Nessa,
whores exist.
Guys.
This is getting rated R. I'm scared.
It's
always
when
rated
I
R.
said comfort, I meant, like, in the actual sense of the word, not...
Emotional support friends for
yes.
a girl.
But I mean...
It's too wholesome to do that. I would do it.
I'm not saying those don't exist in this world. This is... I'm not dancing around
when
that
you
fact.
don't want to drink alone. Like, you don't want to drink alone. But you're not going to, like...
Come on, guys.
You need a drinking buddy. So you're going to pay someone to be your drinking buddy. Yo, I got what you meant, Jay. I got you.
I mean, again, I say anything goes because it's true. I was just using that as a more PG example. This is going to be a bit of a more mature take than MT, where that kind of thing isn't a thing. So,
I hope you know you said for comfort and Vine Boom sounds played in my head.
I don't know. Mika is now in the MT universe. It might become a thing.
Maybe.
Mika. Oh.
Why?
Anyways, moving on. Why do I feel like Omen and Nelly are gonna leave the tavern place thing? I know you gave it an official name, but I'm autistic and can't remember.
It's called a... In the Outlands, it's just
A
called a
den?
den.
That's right.
It's just a den.
They're gonna leave the den and just find Sam running for their life, hands full of rocks.
Sam, what have you been doing in the meantime? Have you just been sitting there? Crying like a weed?
No, actually. I rock.
Are you looking for more rocks? Is that what's going on?
I sold my rock.
Oh, you sold the rock. Congratulations. You have 50 gold.
Yay! Yay!
You have 50 gold. Oh boy.
I have 10.
So Nelia and Omen, as you guys are walking,
As you guys are walking,
you guys would run into Sam. And yes, I will be doing some world building explanation after this is over, just to get some things straight.
holy lag! I might have to
But
restart.
Jay, you're the only straight one here.
Wah, wah.
Oh, for the love of...
Nelly
Right.
make a comment.
My bad. The Mika's coming out. I'm sorry.
Nelly is just gonna make the comment. Oh, look, it's your rock friend.
He's not my friend.
I done disconnected. What did I miss?
They just walked by Sam.
Ah, Uncle Sam.
Oh,
Okay.
Send help.
You know, Sam is gonna keep his gold now in the safest place possible.
In his shoe?
In his drawers.
Oh! Okay. Party, this is on you for the moment.
Drugs.
I'm not bringing them. There is nothing you could do to make me bring them.
Da 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 da.
Huh?
Nelly is just gonna
good?
start signing to herself, and she's like doing a rundown of the deal she's made, and like she remembers everyone by name, and so she's just listing out a bunch of names to herself.
You guys are getting some
Surrounded
strange
by-
looks from passersby.
I've surrounded myself with psychotics. He says in a very defeated voice.
Hey, I'm not psychotic. I like to know my deals so I can remember which ones have gone right and which ones might come back to kill me. It's important to run through the names so I don't forget one.
Any deal can theoretically come back to kill you.
Some can't, actually. Some made the deal never to see me again. Do they remember these? Probably not. Did I hold on to them? No.
When you said they made deals to never see you again, my first thought was, the low price of $8,000. I will shut up.
Essentially.
Except this time it's your immortal soul.
You want me to stop pestering you in your everyday life? Simple. Give me your soul.
Nelly is gonna look at him and just be like, also, you've made a deal with the devil. You chose this too. Your name is now on my list.
Very well. Now, Let's get going.
So, Sam, are you choosing to tag along? Are you following the disaster duo?
Sure, why not?
Whether you like it or not, the changeling is now tailing you.
Oh, friend. I wonder if they can be useful.
So, where are you guys headed exactly?
I imagine they'll slowly start making their way towards the central city, but they are very far away, I imagine.
Yeah.
Even by airship, it'll take like at
Oh yeah,
least
even by
probably
airship it'll
weeks.
take a while. Depending on what kind of airship you're getting onto.
Also, I have a question.
Yo.
Do the floating islands do they like kind of bob up and down, or are they like stationed in place?
They're mostly pretty stable. Like, the smaller ones might, depending on climate circumstances. 1 second. I have to close the blinds really quickly. Okay, I'm back. Generally speaking, most of them stay in place or kind of drift a little bit, but not really bobbing up and down.
Cool. Alright.
So, I assume you guys are making your way to the airship dock?
Yeah.
I don't see why not.
Alright. The dock is, as with any city, one of the busier places. Even for the Outlands. You'd see ships of all shapes and sizes, from smaller ones that are obviously built for only a few people to make long journeys on, some that are built for short distance journeys, or other larger airships, which you can assume are probably for long distance travel or cargo transport. So it's definitely busy. You'd catch sight of a ship unloading what appears to be machinery of some kind. There's another ship that seems to be unloading various cargoes, including creatures of some kind. You're not sure from where. And as well as what appears to be a few passenger ships. Perception check, please.
Ooh, I do the see.
For all of us?
I mean,
Tell me I don't have access to my
oh. You know
At
what?
this
Never
point,
mind. I'll give it to you. Never mind.
No, Jay, let me flat D20 it. I will do this whole night flat D20s. Let me flat D20 it.
We're almost to the end of this anyway.
Meow! I want to flat D20 it anyways. That's a 17!
17, cool.
I have a 16.
Nessa, you have +6, remember that. So, say 16 and...
Got a 9 with the +6, Jay.
Oh, jeez.
Ripperoni and cheese.
Okay. So, Omen and Nelia, you would see a few different captains. One appears to be a grizzled human. Another is a drow elf. The third appearing to be a Leonin of some kind. Take your pick.
What ships are they each to? Can we tell?
Crap. I said,
You said there's like, Elman would opt for like a more personal one.
yeah. So wait, I said human, dark elf, and Leonin, right?
Ye-
Okay. The human seems to be running a larger airship. And side note, airship does not mean blimp, by the way.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
These are actually like, some of them look actually like ships.
I'm imagining Skylander giants.
That's one design. You can also think of designs from games like Dauntless or a few other things. Like, if you can think just about any kind of airship, any design you want, it's pretty much possible. I'm just saying for the record, it's not just blimps. I'm not that mean. I actually don't like that idea. The human seems to be running what seems to be a very large ship. Looks a little run down, but most things in the Outlands do, let's be honest. He seems to be running a large ship. The Dark Elf seems to be running the smallest of the three. And judging by the way they're acting, it's probably what you would think is like, they probably shuttle people back and forth. That, or they are a smuggler. The Leonin kind of runs a medium of the line. Not big, not small, but a seemingly well-defended craft that seems like run-of-the-mill. Not run-of-the-mill. Nothing out here is run-of-the-mill, but...
Omen would opt for the drow.
Alright. So you would walk up to this drow with long, very long white hair, with what seems to be... what seems to be like this, yeah, it's a wolf kind of standing beside them. They look up. Come to do business?
Yes, we are hoping to make our way to the central city.
Ugh. You're a long way from that, mate.
I recognize that. What would be the closest faction to us?
Closest major faction. Let me roll a 1d8. Where is my d8? Where's my d8? 6. Let me go check something. 6. Alright. The closest faction to you, were you asking that in character, or?
Above the table. If I feel like he's been around, he would know.
Probably the Unseen, but they just tend to operate out of, like, normal cities and towns. So their territory is really only exists on a map.
Well, you don't have to take us all the way to the central city, but do you think you could at least get us to a midway point?
Oh, yeah, that's easy. I tend to run between... what was it? Here and... Oh, where is it? He kind of pulls up a map for a moment. Right. Well, I tend to run from here to what I think it's called Emberfall, but there's a port city a good ways out. Not too big of a jump. It's just inside normal territory. It'll get you out of the Outlands and probably to a place where you can find an actual decent wayfarer.
That's good enough for me.
Can you pay?
How much you asking?
Passenger fees. 50 credits each.
How much does credits mean?
Credit equals gold. A credit is gold.
Yo, Nelia, how much you got?
Enough.
Did you not get starting money?
I
You're
forget.
gonna take all my money I just earned?
Let me just. I forgot. You can do that. Let me.
Do I have to cover you both? I mean, I have
I can
enough.
probably do it because I have the 20 from my background, but 5d4 times 10.
Yeah, you're allowed to have your classes starting coin.
A map.
How much?
140 gold pieces.
You know what?
So I mean, I feel like we can all pay individually.
You know what? Here, I'll cut you a deal. 30 each.
How about 20?
30. I'm already cutting you a deal, kid.
Nellie's gonna smile warmly, and she's gonna kind of just offer out a hint. How about we make a deal? New deal.
Uh-oh.
What kind of deal?
Easy deal. A friend here is a little on the dumb side and lost their coin. We play a simple game. I win, you let them ride for free. You win, I give you something of interest.
And what would that be?
Whatever you want, within reason, of course.
What game?
Just a game of rolling dice. You pick high or low. If you have high and you roll higher than me, you win. You pick low, you roll lower than me, you win. Easy enough.
His eyes narrow for a moment. He's gonna roll a perception check.
I bet nobody trusts her. She's like probably my most genuine character.
Sam, I need you to roll me a sleight of hand.
Huh.
Why does Sam have to roll a sleight of hand?
To see how well their coin is hidden.
Hey, they're in my drawers.
This is the Outlands,
Sam, roll a
buddy.
sleight of hand.
You're working
Okay.
with scammers, smugglers, and
Hey,
nice people.
last my character was there, they had their coin stolen.
Them.
A sleight of hand. Since you put your expertise into stealth and
Perception.
perception, I'd say you just have basic proficiency in that. So that would be, I'd say, like a +6 again, because you'd want your highest stat in Dex, and then plus.
I got a 12.
Oh God.
Seriously, kid.
You have coin. Huh. Okay, new deal. New deal, because I didn't know that and I don't want to pay. I ride for free if I win. Deal? A mute woman needs coin. And you're expensive.
It's bad for business. Fine. Sure.
And she's gonna offer it out of hand, so that's the deal.
Fine. You're gonna shake the hand.
Clasp deal made. I love this. It's so silly cute. So she's gonna hold out a dice and offer it to him.
Okay.
High or low, sir?
We'll go with lows.
And you want to roll lower than me.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. Flat D20 rolls.
Okay. I have 10.
I have 2.
Shoot! Well then. I guess you're riding for free.
Yippee! What a gentleman. And with that, the deal is officially complete, and the mark goes away.
Alright. However, you two pay up. He's looking at Omen and Sam.
He'd reach into his coin pouch and just hand over the 30.
Takes the 30. And you, kid? Looking at Sam.
Sam, pay the man.
I don't know if you want this money. It's a little war.
You pay or you don't go.
Sam will pay.
Take the credits, drops it into his bag. Well, let's be on our way then, shall we? And don't try any funny business while you're on my ship. With that, you guys begin to make your way to, well, on the long journey towards the Shining City. Skip forward a while. I'm not going to label time. And it's a nice day. You're all standing on the deck of the ship, watching, and before you know it, the Shining City comes into view from behind a wall of cloud. Any party?
Oh, I don't like the city. Where are we going again?
We're finding information. You know, our deal.
I know we're
Well-
finding information. But where?
Well,
Nelia, who refuses to go near faction territory or the central city.
the best place I'd imagine to start would be near my old master's home. And there's just a twisting feeling in his gut. Because after all, he's still a wanted man here. He still has a bounty on his head. And he just kind of ran away from it all, so.
Alright.
Huh.
And with that, the ship docks and the ramp falls. A new journey has begun, ladies and gentlemen. And that's where we're going to end for tonight.
Dun dun dun.
Peace out, stream. Hope you enjoyed the prologue.